What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Luke Brooks. I hope everyone's doing well on this wonderful day. It's Sunday. It's beautiful. It's so amazing. And we're going to talk about what do you do when your cars are not being rented out on Turo. That's right. Everyone wants to know. So let's talk about it. And when I say not being rented out, I'm not saying, absolutely not rented. Basically a slow season with the gas prices hitting like they are now at an all-time high, and people are cutting back on their choices of travel, and everything building up. What do you do in a situation like that? So we're going to talk about it real quick, but before we do that, make sure you subscribe. It's important that you subscribe to the channel so you can get all the information, all the greatest and latest tips to get your car fleet going. Okay, let's get into it. So I experienced this myself. So I'm not talking in theory, I'm talking in actuality, where with the gas prices being hit, if you don't know, we basically have a conflict here in the Middle East in a little place called Straits, or I would say, the Straits of Hormuz to be exact, right over here. You will realize that nothing's going through, nothing's coming in, nothing's going out. It's not going bye-bye. It's basically being stuck right there. And that includes our oil, right? 20% of the oil to be exact. And a lot of people are feeling it at the pump. And a lot of people are not just feeling it at the pump, they're feeling it on their flights, stuff that's being pushed through the country or whatnot, prices going up. So a lot of people are reconsidering where they travel to, if it's going to be local or whatnot. Now, that's one factor of it right there. You also have that these other car companies, traditional car companies, are basically getting hip to the game when it comes to Turo. They're getting their prices a little bit lower. And a lot of people, if they're on a budget, they're going to go with the lowest thing right there, right? Usually, when they're tight on money. So you're dealing with all these things. This is what I would tell you what you need to do. Now, you're going to think I'm sounding crazy, but you need to come down a couple of dollars on your price. Not a whole lot. Do not do a whole lot, because we talked about that in a previous video, where if you just put everything down, you're going to get riffraff. You're going to get people who don't care about your cars. It's going to be more of a headache than of a cash earning situation. I would recommend looking at the factors. Look at Raptor. That's the first thing you need to do. This is exactly what I did to make sure I was in line. I looked at Raptor. I looked at what my competitors were doing nearby and try to go right underneath them by a couple of dollars on an average. All right? You don't need to knock that thing down $10 a rental. There's no point. Thinking about cost of maintenance and things like that. The other thing that I would do, if you got a car that doesn't burn that much gas, do free gas. It's the thought that counts, right? If you can do that with your vehicle. Now, I have a Nissan Sentra. It doesn't take that much to fill up, but would I do that with a Dodge Charger? Absolutely not. You can offer free gas. What I would not also do is I want to make sure we give you the things you do and do not do. Do not do unlimited miles. You can increase your miles, but not do unlimited miles, because that, again, is wear and tear. You don't want to have that. To me, I wouldn't recommend that. Additionally, when you talk to your guests who do rent the cars, you tell them that you're going to give them a special discount whenever they come. Not just, hey, 15% discount, but you're going to hook them up with some goodies if they get you referrals. So next time I come through, whether that's gift cards, you want to do that. If there's little things that you can do as far as, free tickets. When I say tickets, I'm talking like dinner tickets or whatnot. It's things like that. Like what I usually do, I have a little bag with a little essentials or whatnot. But I also, if they contact me, we work something out. Now, is that illegal? No, it's not illegal. Is it unethical? Not really. But they're letting you know that they coming in. I'm going to leave it up to that. If they coming back to rent with you, you know what you got to do. If they look out for you, you look out for them. One of the things that I will tell people also, too, you might have to lighten up on your airport fees. I've done that. Now, I really don't like going to the airport, but if I know I got people going in there regardless, if they don't want to go to the location of the vehicle, we would do that. Another thing that you can do, if you got the resources to do it, you can do car drop-off. Car drop off, meaning that you can do multiple locations within a radius. I don't do that myself, to be honest with you, but I noticed from the data that a lot of people are doing that. If you got a lot of time on your hands and you got people that's ready to drop off cars, go for it. The other thing that I would say to do, I've done this before. I really didn't like it, but when you're not having rentals, you have to be realistic. Go from a 2-day minimum to a 1-day minimum. Some people just need a car for 1 day. They might have to go somewhere and come back. They don't see the purpose of having a car for 2 days if they need it for 1 day, for a few hours. You can do that. You can support that. That's what's going to generate what's going on. Now, a lot of people want to know, what type of car should you have during this time? I recommend for you not to go jump into an electric car. I think what's going on right now will pass in short term, meaning that we probably got like 12 months to this, less than 12 months, and gas prices will return back to normal. But what you need to take in consideration is that you want to have cars that don't burn up on gas too much, like your everyday meal car. My Toyota Corollas, my Nissan Sentras, those are very easy on gas. Like the car I'm driving now while I'm traveling over in Dubai is basically framed for a Nissan Sentra. Just changed the name and did a few feature changes. So that's pretty realistic, right? And this car, based off my driving, I only got gassed up every 4 days, but I travel 50 miles each way a day. It's not bad. So if that's doing it and you're just doing regular city miles, you probably don't have to fill up that car for every week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how you drive and how far you're going. And that's realistic. What I will also tell people this too, during this time, I talked about this on a previous show about the low season, right? What you need to do is work on your maintenance. Any maintenance that you had coming up a few months ago, start working on that now if you can. If you got money to go ahead and start working on replacing tires, doing a tune-up, spark plugs, any type of maintenance that you put away, this is the time to do it. Because again, you want to be ready. You always want to be ready. If you're always ready, you don't got to get ready because you're ready. And that is the true foundation of what I've learned as a host of Turo. Car's ready. It's not, oh, hold on, we got to do this to the car, then we got to do that. No, the car's already ready to go. Easy day. Easy day. Another thing that I would tell people is that you can reach out to the gas if you keep a track of what they did last year, like I'm traveling for vacation, things like that. You could always ping them up. You always got the information, but that requires a little bit extra work. But if you have a favorite gas, be like, hey, I'm just seeing if you're in town, you're traveling this time this year. Because I had a lot of people last year travel to the Carolinas to go to the beach, to go to the mountains, to go other places outside of North Carolina. And they picked my car and they left powerful comments. And that's one thing that you can do. You can actually go back to your reviews and look at people who might have mentioned they went on a vacation, great car, blah, blah, blah. Ping them up. There's no crime for pinging up your old guests, right? You can do this. It's not a crime. But overall, don't let this low season get to you. Move smoothly, move wisely, move with attention, move with purpose. Because if you don't do that, it's going to find out for you. You got a lot of people quitting now because of what's going on. But don't quit. I will tell you this, do not quit. If you're seeing a little bit of a down season, it's going to come and pass. All things will. Again, guys, I hope that helps you out. I'm on the road. Sorry for the delays with the content. Had a video issue earlier, so I had to refilm this, and I got some other ones coming on the way. If you like these type of videos, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell me, what are you doing for the low season? If you're experiencing a low season right now, what are you doing as a host? And if you're serious about starting on Turo, I have a book called Starting Out on Turo. Definitely check this book out. And of course, again, Car Share Gens, more interactive, more one-on-one, in your face all the time. Links down below. Again, guys, my name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Until next time, I see you on Car Share Genius. Take care. Be safe.